I'm always very surprised by the outcome of the Salone Mobile. Also because just like any time you throw a party or have an event, you always wonder who's gonna come and what will the response. And so every year it's nice that I see all the same people that used to come in the past, they still come and they still show lots of affection toward the place and toward each other. During the furniture fair, BarBasso is after around midnight, from midnight on, is really packed with people and on the verge of being insane. And one of the reasons why it is a mystery to figure out what brings adults or 50-something people to come to places and be tight like sardines. But it's the fact of most of the people that you can meet, they're either all friends or interesting or you have something in common with or you're not seeing this person for a while. So there's lots of warmth and humanity in all of this. So it's not, and then it's also a very democratic place for what I heard. And even the people from Bangladesh that usually sell roses, they also ask to be part of the event and they just help us collecting all the empty bottles and allowing us to keep the place clean without having problem with authorities. The involvement of BarBasso in the design world started in the mid 80s, so it stretched back about 25 years. And the whole thing started out with a bunch of young designers from UK, from Germany, from Sweden. We started to work here, some in industrial and other in fashion design, and this community grew bigger and bigger, and as time went by it became a tradition. Like I remember I met James Irvine here at the bar, I think, but never had the chance to talk to him until I started to meeting through other people in some private parties in some mutual friends' home. And I was not much aware of design, but I was very much into jazz, and so was James. So we actually started to swing jazz records, and that was way back in '87 and '88. And it was back then. It was the time when there was the switch between vinyl and the CDs. And so we were still hanging on vinyls, and so he gave me about 50 records. I gave him a few of mine. And so that's how we really started to become friends on a personal level. And then afterwards he introduced me, and through him I got introduced to many other people in the design world. This stainless steel cap for bottles that usually is used at the counter of the bar to avoid that bottles hit each other. It's like you put this on the top of the bottle, and then you avoid that you get hit by other bottles when you're working. And anyway, the funny thing is that all the little scratches that you can find on the surface, they have been then modeled by the hands of thousands of people that in 40 or 50 years they touch the same object. And so even if you create new things like this, you cannot have all the scratches, but with the soft patina you can find. Even if you make it and smash it against the wall or use a hammer, it's impossible to reply, just like features in furniture or other items. The only thing that really upsets me about the furniture fair is that they have a problem with the door to get in, because they have like a spring that keeps them closed. And so we always try to keep them open, and we try to find something to stop them, but then they close again. So I was thinking about having a competition among designers to find a way to stop the door. Then I was looking at the Alloy Mass display. I said, oh my God, will they kill me if I steal one of the little hooks that I could use for my door? No, I think I won't.